Hey guys, Matt Stafford, now not the Detroit Lions quarterback, but it's Matt Stafford, originally from Virginia, now resides in California, the senior living specialist, here to bring you some good news about the industry. The industry is growing, it continues to grow. There's over 40 million seniors in the United States now, projected in the next 3 decades to be over 70 million. Lots of room for you to get involved, and I want to teach you this industry because it's been so great to me. You'll see files over here on the corner of the screen. These are clients that we have, that we are currently working with now. And then over here in our file cabinet are clients that we have moved. And we move a lot of clients. I mean, we do more business than anyone in the Central California area. And so we're proud of that because we get to help more seniors. And I want you to be a part of this wave. I want you to be a part of this dream for your family, because I know if you're like me, man, there's a time in your life you just need a break, man. You need something good to happen to you. And there was a time in my life, I had a close friend years ago. He looked right square to my eyes. He said, Matt, if I gave you $1,000, I think it would radically change your life. And I kind of sat back going, this guy's right, man. It would radically change my life. You know, and maybe you're in that place right now and you're losing hope. You're just not sure what to do. And you've heard a lot of things like I'm going to tell you today about an opportunity, and you're just really not sure which one to do and if it's going to work and if it's not going to work. Well, I want to encourage you today to take that step of faith. And I want to tell you that senior living referral business is alive and well, and people that have students across the country that are doing this and are very successful. I want to do a couple things for you. Number one, if you just hit the link below, it's a free webinar. It's about 45 minutes long. You'll learn all about the industry, all about how I started and how we're doing today. You'll actually see actual money that has been into our account. It got dropped into our account the first 90 days. And then you'll see 14 days of 1 month this year. And you'll start seeing how we've built this business and how you can do the same thing. But also, if you do that, and you schedule a 15-minute consultation call. Now that's free as well. There's no charge for the webinar, no charge for the consultation. I want to give you a personalized business plan, okay? This is something that I created. This is not something I, stole from the internet or got somewhere else, something I created. And how I created it was I revisited the days that I begun my business. And I said, you know what were the things that I did? Because I was in the same place that you are today. If you decide to do this business, you've got no leads, you've got no opportunities, and you're like, okay, what do I do? Well, I was in the exact same place in this personalized business plan, and I have an 18-minute video that accompanies this plan that will help you, that dives right into what I call the 80-10-10 rule. And it's phenomenal. And I say phenomenal because it's proof positive. It really brought our financial situation to greater heights, and our business just escalated because of all this. So I want to give that to you. I also want to give you, if you reach out to me, I created the 7 steps for the senior living process. I'm the author of this. I didn't get this out of a book or a video, and you can't get this from any conference. This is strictly me. I'll be willing to give this to you. I'm in the midst of writing a book right now. Matter of fact, I wrote the 5th chapter last night, and I want to share that with you in just a second. Not reading the book, obviously, but and bore you with all that. But it's a book that that's coming out, probably come out in the next 4 weeks. Hopefully I'll have it done in 2. We're going to self-publish it, so it'll be pretty quick. And I just want to get out there. It's not going to be expensive at all. It's going to be less than $10. And but let me give you some of the chapters of that book. We have an introduction, but chapter 1 is, how does this business work? Some people just don't know. I mean, you probably don't know. Some of my closest friends that see what I do or hear the stories and the things that we do just don't know what exactly I do. So I explained that in chapter 1. Where did the 7 steps originate? Obviously from me. And how did it originate? I go through that in chapter 2. Then it gets into the juicy things, man. Chapter 3 is all about lead generation. You cannot be successful in this business unless you have leads. I'm going to tell you how to get leads. I'm going to tell you how to secure leads. I'm going to tell you how to close leads. I'm going to tell you how to be successful and move the ball down the field and not be your average, typical referral agent where they just kind of done. Okay, well, I'll call them back next week. And no, I implore some strategies, some very specific tactics that I'm going to give you in the academy now, and I'm going to share a little bit in the book. But that's chapter 3. The 4th one is industry documents. You need that now. Why do you need that? Here's some industry documents right here. You're going to need a contact form, okay? We have that on a regular basis. Here's a 2-page questionnaire that my wife created last year. You're going to need that. Depends on what state you're in. You might just need to get an assessment done. If you're in California like myself, you're going to need to get a 602. And there's all kinds of different other information you're going to need to receive from the client, receive from the hospital or skilled nursing, wherever they may be, and I'll teach you all that. But then you get into chapter 5. and this is what I did last night up until 11:30 at night. I wrote about negotiation. Now, not in a typical sense like you're probably thinking. Like if you just recently bought a car, you went and looked at it, it's $25,000, and you say, okay, well, hey, how can I haggle this guy and negotiate down to $22,000? Has nothing really to do with that. It's really all about this discussion. It's really all about having a plan of attack where you meet with the family and you meet with the community and you go back and forth and you negotiate those two together to work out a plan where it's a win-win, because the client you're serving, that is who you're working for, but you also have a business relationship with the community, and I teach you how to pair those two together. In chapter 6, we're going to talk about family dynamics, because in the fourth and the fifth step of the 7-step process is family meeting and meet the potential resident, if that's possible. Now, I understand if they have Alzheimer's, it may not be possible, certain levels of dementia, but if they're AL and you're able to and the family's okay, I always like have an opportunity to meet with the resident, because I want to be there and be present, communicate. Some of the best times I've had in this business is interfacing, interacting with a resident and just hearing their stories and hearing them tell me, my gosh, I could not have done this without you. You're God sent. Thank you for helping us and all that. It just is so rewarding. It's way beyond the money. Now, you're going to make a lot of money in this industry, but it's way beyond that. Hit the link below and listen to the webinar. But in chapter 7 of this book, okay, we're going to go through taking the tour. Do you realize some people in this industry don't even do that? Some people in this industry, this puts you miles ahead of the game in terms of people in the industry sometimes, because sometimes they don't even take a physical tour. Sometimes people in this industry don't even go to the skilled nursing hospital to meet with a resident or family. Don't even know anything about them. It's just a number to them, man. It's just a numbers game. They're sitting on their couch in their pajamas and they're on their internet, and going emailing back and forth. And as long as they got a referral agreement with that community, bam, they send the lead over. That person moves in, they get paid. That's not a business in my mind, man. You got to do better than that. I want to help people like I want to be helped. I want to serve other people's mom and dads like I want them to serve my mom and dad. That is the spirit behind all this. Now, chapter 8 is all about follow-up. That's the bookend. The second bookend. You got the first one is lead generation. It closes with follow-up. Now, follow-up is all interwoven, all in these steps, right? You cannot. That's where the money is. That's where the success is. That is how you're going to grow your business, all in the follow-up. If you don't follow up, man, your business is just going to crumble down. So you got to do that. But that is the chapter 8 that we're going to go through. Chapter 9 is developing a business plan. The very one that I'm giving you right now, and personalizing this based on the hours that you're going to be able to work. Some people are going to be able to work 10 hours a week. Some are going to work 20 hours a week. Some are going to work 40. I encourage you to keep your job and maybe work just 10 hours a week. Get your first close, get your first deal, get your first move-in. Do you realize the average move-in is $3,000 in your pocket? What could you do with $3,000? Now again, I'm not talking about just a finder's fee. I'm talking about getting your business license. It's a legitimate business. But you do 2 of those a month. That's the equivalent to $72,000 a year working part-time. That's chapter 9. Chapter 10 is what makes you different will make you successful. And I go through 4 different areas that we have chosen to make ourselves different, and you can tell us clearly apart from our competition by doing these 4 things. I'm going to reveal that in the book. I'm going to keep that a secret because I want you to get the book. All right, hit the link below. Listen to the free webinar, schedule the free consultation, get the free personalized business plan, get the 7 steps right here on a PDF format that I will send to you. In this business, guys, all you need is a business card. I mean, I got started in our business with a business card and a $9.99 a month Wix website. Now, I don't have that now. If you see this in the background, that's not a Wix website. I did have one, and that's all we started with. Less than $30 the first month, and we are profitable within 30 days. You can do the same thing. I want you to be the next senior living specialist in your area, earning the money that you and your family deserve. Hit the link below, and let's get acquainted, and let's get the tools in your hands to be successful.